Here on Cricbuzz Comm, talk about being ahead of the 8th ball after 10 overs, double of what West Indies were. And at this stage, Bangladesh more than 40 runs ahead of where West Indies were when they were setting a total.
And it's a fabulous start. I mean, 321 on any surface is not easy to get. You need to get off to a really good start. They've bucked the trend. They've gone after the bowling right up front. 108, 15 overs, they're going well over, what, 7.3, 7.2, 7.3 and over. And they haven't lost too many wickets. They've set a fabulous platform. The only thing with the two batsmen is they have no clue what lies a meter beyond the crease. Because they've never needed to explore the landscape there. They're just sitting in there, inside their crease, and they're getting everything shot. There's been nothing else.
Yeah, it's been that one-dimensional plan that we kept talking about. But before we analyze that, I think it's time to celebrate Shakib Al Hasan's 6,000 ODI runs and during a big World Cup run chase, while of course a lot of focus on Tamim, Shakib's the talisman.
I mean, when you ask people who've been the great all-rounders in recent times, you'll hear Callis. Strangely, you'll hear Flintoff, who doesn't have the numbers to justify that. You'll hear so many. You'll never hear Shakib Al Hasan. To use an expression that's outlawed on Cricbuzz Comm, he just tends to fly under the radar. But he's a fantastic player because he's a 10-over bank. As I said, most days, I mean, he bowled 8 today, but most days 10-over bank. But there's this aggressive side to him. He's come up to bat at 3. He's taking on the bowling. He's a perfect player in the situation.
And no better symbol of that aggression than charging down to Jason Holder and hitting him for 4. Never mind the pacey ball, that he's 7 foot tall.
I think it would have been third ball too. Just charging down as if to say, look, we are chasing this down, you know. We are not hanging around. We are chasing it and we are putting you under pressure.
The biggest difference, Harsha, between, never mind the talent that they've always had, is the body language and the confidence which they stride out to play a cricket match every time now.
And Gautam, we've seen Bangladesh over the years. I've seen them right from the time they first qualified for the World Cup back in 97. Should I be saying how far back that is? I was actually on air when they qualified for the World Cup 97. The body language was very different in those days. They were almost diffident. They sometimes surprised themselves if they did well. You remember a win here and there. Today, Tamim Iqbal is saying, come bowl at me. Shakib is saying, if you don't bowl at me, I'll come at you. And this whole aggressive mindset is so refreshingly different from what a lot of us saw even as recently as 8-10 years ago.
Yeah, and talking about qualifiers, not often you hear of West Indies as a team who have to qualify for big tournaments, but what do they do from here? They've been one-dimensional. Somebody will have to tell them from that change room that you need a change of plan. Do they have a plan B?
I don't know. I hope so. Russell won't. Now, I saw O'Shane Thomas bowl beautifully against Australia. He got Aaron Finch out to one that was full and had Finch sort of caught in between, nick the edge. So I don't know why they're not bowling a little fuller. I just wonder if now with 16 balls, 8 overs old on either side, I don't know how much movement they'll get. But they've clearly decided that we are going to bounce people out, but I'm not sure this is either surface or the opposition.
They've got the 1 wicket, which did come off a short delivery, and Shomo Sharkar was going really well, but they will have to change a plan if they are to change things because the platform is laid for what should be a victory for Bangladesh.
Look, 321 is still it's still 210 runs away. It's a lot of runs away. So you lose a couple of wickets here and there, you're in trouble. But this side is actually starting to bat much deeper. They've got a good finisher at number 6. They've got Mahmudullah at number 6. They've got batting at 7 and 8. So they're batting very deep. So at this stage, it's a little more than 50-50 to me in favor of Bangladesh.
Yeah, a little more than 50-50. I think at the 35th over, we'll have a much better idea. But the one thing's for sure, the men in green do believe.